Hello everyone, welcome back to training and development class. In previous class, we have discussed two different methods of management development. So in today's sessions, let's have a discussion on some more methods. So we know that development is all about a kind of training program which you provide uh, or which you engage for existing workers in the organization in order to update them and in order to develop them in order to take them to the forward future forward opportunities, or maybe you're giving them promotions. So that is how you develop their existing skill. Okay, you try to improve them, you try to develop the skills which they have already acquired from the training program. Okay, and yes, so panel discussion is all about different specialists or the experts would be coming together and they'll be having the discussion to solve the particular problems. And in basket exercise there you have learned there how a person can manage the multiple tasks at a time by using given time, and also how you can prioritize the things in order to complete the each and every task on a time. So in today's class let us have a discussion on behavior modeling. Okay, so what do you mean by behavior modeling? Behavior modeling, try to connect. Okay, so have you ever noticed that how kids like to copy their parents? Have you ever noticed? Yes, you might have noticed that kids or the small babies, they will copy their parents behavior and attitudes, how they talk to other people, and how they walk, and how they eat, and how they dress up. Have you ever noticed, you know kids or the small babies, they used to copy their parents lifestyle, like the dressing sense, the way they dress, and the way their parents talk to others. Okay, so all these, the kids will copy how they will observe them, and in a close and very closely they observe, and they will try to practice, right? So that is how they learn the behavior. So, and we all have our own role model in our life. Why do we have role model? Simply no. So we have role model to uh, develop our career, and also to see, in order to see our we in order to see ourselves in a future, in a better position, right? So here when we have a role model, we keep on following their lifestyle. Yes, suppose let's take an example. If your role model is a celebrity, like a film star. Okay, your celebrity, your, yes, role model is Amitabh Bachchan, or or your role model is Abdul Kalam. Okay, or you may have anybody in your life. So what you will do, you will just try to follow them, right? That means you're not going forward, you're not going behind, but you're following their behavior and good things, right? So you would like to copy their good things, like how they do, and how they what good things they do, and how what kind of behavior they have. You will always like to copy their behavior, and also you try to copy their lifestyle too, right? So that is how you try to uh, observe their behavior, and you try to practice. That is, I can say, rehearsal. You make it rehearsal, then or else you make practice about that, and that is how you learn it. right? Similarly, in the corporate world also, we have behavior modeling in form of you will follow a particular model, or you will follow some, some person's behavior, maybe through, videos, or maybe you will watch them live. Okay, so here behavior modeling is all about, it's a method where a trainee learns behavior of, you know a popular person, or behavior of other employee or his supervisors. I can say he'll make imitation, he imitates others behavior. Okay, he makes imitations, he imitate others behavior, and I can say through observation. Okay, so he observe an employee, he will have a close observation with other employees, other employee who is very good in, and he try to learn it. Okay, he take, okay, them as a role model, and that is how he follow. Okay, so it is something like, it's an act of guiding. Okay, behavior modeling is something, it's an act of guiding the employees how to do something by showing them the standard modeled behavior. Okay, so here talking about modeled behavior, so here modeled behavior is all about your, the live example what you watch, or the videos what you watch, the behavior videos, what you watch, or the live example what you, have in front of you. Okay, so here, as I told, you will observe, as an employee you observe the behavior and attitude of other persons. Okay, as a role model, you take them as a role model, and you try to make rehearsal yourself. Okay, and when you follow them, when you observe them, when you follow them, you can learn, you can adopt their behavior automatically, which comes to your mind, which comes automatically, you can follow them. Okay, so this kind of modeling, behavior modeling is suitable for the sales training, for the interview training, or the safety training, and interpersonal skills training. Okay, so here the behavior modeling is mainly focused on the development of behavior and the interpersonal skill. Okay, this is mainly focused on to enhance the interpersonal skill and the behavioral attitude. Okay, so this can be used for sales training. Sales training example, suppose if a person as an as an employee, maybe he try to be very good, I can say, yeah, he wants to become a very good salesman or effective salesman. Okay, he wants to earn more targets, he wants the recognition from the company, and he wants to build his career in the sales field itself, and he wants to become a good and effective salesman. Okay, if a person is having the aim like this, then he need to follow a person, or follow a salesman who has already succeeded in that selling area. So he need to follow some other person who is very good in selling, who is already popular in that field, right? So maybe he may watch the videos of him, or say for example, if I would consider yes, if I would consider me as a salesman. Okay, even I'm eagerness to work in the sales field, and I want to achieve more targets, I want the recognition from the company. Think that even you people are working in the company, and I'm also working in the company, but one among you, maybe I would say okay, I will consider Rajat. Okay, so I will consider Rajat as a good and he's a popular salesman. He's very good at selling the things. Okay, in the sales field, he has a good name. Okay, in the marketing and in the sales field, he has a very good name. Okay, so he's a popular one. Okay, but being an employee, I am just trying to learn the things. I am eagerness to become a good salesman, so I have to follow him. So what I will do, I will just follow Rajat as my role model, and I follow his attitude and behavior, how he deals with the customer and what strategy he follows. Yes, so I will follow Rajat, that what strategy he follows and how he deals with the customer every day. I know maybe I can I will watch him lively, or maybe I will watch the videos of behavior, how he behaves with other customers, right? So that is how we consider in sales training. Or maybe we can also take up example of interview training. Suppose if you want to see the interview process, how the interview process is going, and how what are the questions they ask, and how you can make it interview, how you can make interview as a good thing. Okay, how effectively and how successfully you can conduct the interview training. So that is also you can follow up per people, or yes, you can follow up people, how they work on it, and how they take up the interviews and how they attend. So you get a lot of videos on it, right? And also I would say the interpersonal skill training. Yes, here also that maybe the communication skill is, so we all have the habit, like when somebody is very good in communication, so that we always try to focus on them, we always try to imitate them, like how they talk, and maybe their accent, or maybe their pronunciation, right? So here we try to follow others, right? Maybe as I told, maybe we take up a very good communicator, maybe a person who is very good in communications. Okay, maybe dealing with the other people. Okay, so we follow him, and maybe with the help of videos. Okay, so here I'll keep it very simple. Behavior modeling is nothing but it's an act of guiding the employee that how to do a particular thing, by showing them a standard model. Here you will show them the live example or the videos of that particular behavior. Okay, suppose if a person is not good in the communication, then you will try to, or maybe if a person is doesn't know how to communicate with the customer, then you might make a video of how a successful employee meets the consumer, how he communicate with the consumer or the customer. So you can make a video of it and you can show them. That is how they, by watching the videos, they try to learn it. Or maybe you can make them to watch the behavior models in live. Okay, that is how you make. So here the procedure is very simple to have this behavior modeling. So here that here the first trainees, okay, here the first trainees, they watch live or video examples that shows the model's behavior effectively, and in a particular situation, or that how to solve a particular problem. And also next, once you observe, okay, so here in the first procedure you will observe them by having the close contact, and the next thing you do is that you will you'll make a role play. Okay, so next thing, that the trainees are given the roles to play in a simulated situations. That means you have to you know, practice. Okay, so once you observe the things, or once you observe the behavior, then you try to make rehearsal. That means you practice and you rehearsal. Okay, and the next one is that is social reinforcement. That means, you know, here you try to uh, you know, implement, or you try to uh, do this, you try to apply this you know, behavior in your job area. Okay, you have already observed, you have already practiced, then after practicing, so you directly, you know, applying to your job situations. Okay, so here the trainer provides, or they will encourage, or they will trainer motivate the trainees to apply their, you know, behavior, what they have learned from the model into their job or into their work situation. Okay, so here trainer, they provide strength in form of praise, or maybe in form of praising them, or maybe by giving the constructive feedback, so based on how trainee performs in the role playing situation. Okay, so that is how, see here there are three procedures in this. So first you you know, make the trainees to watch the live examples or video examples of the, you know, effective behaviors. Then you make them to you know, practice, that is you make them to, you know, role play. Okay, you make them to practice and rehearsal the, you know, behaviors. Then you try to find the result. Okay, so in the third stage they will apply the behavior what they have already, with what they have learned, what they have observed, you know, into the normal job or the normal workplace. Okay, so that is how the behavior modeling is done. Okay, so here talking about the advantages of behavior modeling, it's cost of, so talking about the advantages of behavior modeling, a cost of behavior modeling is low as compared to other training methods. Yes, so since here you are just showing them a you know, a video kind of training. Okay, a video live examples or live or video examples, so here there is no need to set up the, you know, extra things, or you know, you no need to set up the extra, you know, classroom training, or I would say no need to you know, call the experts from the outside the organizations. Okay, and also you no need to invest too much on the training materials, like as I told, training clip chart, or you know, technology. Okay, so no need to use any visuals here. Okay, so and it focuses on real behavior rather than theories. Yes, so here you can see this kind of this kind of method always teach you about the practical things. Okay, so maybe by watching them real, maybe by watching through videos, you can, you know, it's totally practically you can, you know, adopt them, you will, you know, easily understand. So here you will not learn anything about theory, but in previous methods like in lecture method, there we could see that it is all about, you know, like theory. You have to sit in the classroom, then you have to learn it. So here rather than theory, it is mainly focusing on the practical and the real behavior. Okay, so here you will not learn anything from the book or anything, but you will take them as a real example. So you will take the real example as a role model, and you know, follow them. And here positive behavior modeling can have positive impact on the workplace, and improve individual success and reach organization desired results. Yes, so here we know that when we follow a person, so we always try to, you know, acquire good things, right? So we should always try to acquire, we should always you know, observe the good things. So if we observe the good things, that is positive things, okay, so if we observe good things maybe in form of positive things, then that can have positive impact on the workplace, right? So maybe a person is very good in solving the problem, maybe a person very good in communicating, I can say. A person is very, you know in professionally he is very good, but in personally he is rude, okay. In professionally he is so soft and he is not so rude, but personally he is rude. But what we require, so we require his professional life, right? So we are following him, so we need to follow his behavior, how he behaves in office, so that we have to adopt, so not his personal, right? So if we adopt the personal behavior, like as I told, he is very rude. Suppose if he is acting, if he is very rude in person, suppose if we follow his behavior, like if we act as a, if we make ourselves rude with other peoples, then it's a kind of negative impact that is impacting our life, right? So here, as I told, you have to always focus on the good and positive vibes, that is positive behavior, okay. Or maybe I can say the rules and regulations what they follow, or I can say yes, and the standard or the boundary what they have, they are in, okay. So what they have followed, so all these things you have to choose, not the negative sides, not the bad things what they do, okay. And we know that everybody has a positive attitude and negative attitude too, right? So everyone has, but make sure that you follow only positive behavior, not the negative one, okay. And talking about the next advantage, it helps employees to engage in a positive manner in any problem situation. Since you learn the positive behavior, that it makes you to engage uh, in positive manner in any problem situations. Even if any problem comes, also suppose if you are if you're having a very patience, if a person, suppose if somebody who is your role model, he's very he's having the patience, he's having very good patience while dealing with the problems. Suppose when you follow him, okay, so you will also learn the patience, like how he behaves with others. So if you learn patience in your life, in your workplace, so suppose if any problem comes in future, so you will be knowing that how to solve it, because you have patience, you have patience to listen, you have patience to sort out it. If you do not have patience, then it's not possible to solve any problem or to handle any situations that comes in future. Talking about the disadvantages of behavior modeling, uh, yes, behavior modeling has been applied in many organizations successfully, but there are still weaknesses as it lacks inadequate theory. We know that in order to learn anything, in order to learn practical things, we need theory. The base point is that we should have a very good theoretical knowledge or theoretical background. If we do not have a theoretical background, then it's difficult to understand the practical things, right? Similarly, in the organization also, so you cannot directly show any examples, or you cannot make your employees to watch the video examples of training. Example, if you are you know showing them about the software development through video, like through videos, then it's difficult for your employees to understand the software development, right? So before you show them a video on software development, you make sure that everybody should have the theoretical knowledge. So what you have to do is that you have to provide, okay, uh, you take them a you know uh, classroom training, or you just provide them uh, theoretical knowledge in form of lecturer method. Okay, so you can combine the lecture method with this. That is how you know that lecture method is completely provide theoretical knowledge. So you just try, you give them a theoretical knowledge or theories. So after that, if they have understood with the theories, then you go with the practical things. So then you try to show them a video. So that is how they can equally they can understand the concept or the behavior. Okay, and here the next is lack of incorrect behavior examples which often lead to imperfect understanding. Yes, this is, we can consider that the negative impact. Okay, here we can see negative impact too, right? Suppose if you're having your role model like a celebrity, so you always have to follow the good things from them, right? So like maybe they have the habit of smoking, they have the bad habits, or like they have a bad attitude, or maybe I can say habits. Okay, maybe they smoke in different ways, or maybe they take up alcohol. Okay, so they do all these bad things. Suppose if you follow them, if you follow their bad things, okay, so we can see many of us, many of the people, they uh, if follow the good, bad things rather than the good things, what they have from their role model, right? So we can, you can see, you can uh, you can see among your friends circle too, right? When somebody is smoking or when somebody is having the bad habit, right? If you ask that, they say it is a you know it's a style of one of the actor. If your friend's role model is Hrithik Roshan, or uh, if your friend's role model is any actors, okay, suppose if the actor is smoking very, and if he is if he is drinking, then if you ask your friends that why do you drink, they say that because one of my favorite actor, he drinks, he smokes, that's what I smoke, that's what I drink. People have, okay, so here, and also like you will you will also follow the bad habits what they have. Okay, so that automatically impact, negatively impact on your lifestyle too. Okay, so here in the corporate world, as I told, the lack of incorrect behavior examples. Okay, maybe when you watch a video of the behaviors of some employees, maybe you feel it is you feel difficult to understand the videos. Okay, you feel difficult to adopt the behavior what you watch in the videos, or maybe you may feel personally, you may feel it is incorrect, you may feel it is wrong. Okay, the behavior what is there in the video, okay, you may feel incorrect. Maybe I can say you won't be able to understand. Sometimes happens if you show them about the the video model, maybe it is difficult for them to understand the clearly, uh, like that video should be effective, right? So whatever you show them a video model, that should be very effective. If that video is not effective, like there is no conversation but they are just behaving, or it is not able to make out what kind of behavior it is, then it's totally waste of watching the video model. Okay, so these are the advantages and disadvantages of behavior modeling. But this kind of behavior model is used by many companies, like IBM, McDonald's and General Electric. Okay, so actually mainly they have established in-house development center. Okay, they have mainly developed in-house development center, I can say. We can also say that corporate universities. Okay, so these MNCs have developed their own system, the forum, that is in-house development center. Okay, they have developed in-house development center, that is also called as corporate universities. Okay, so through that they follow, uh, follow this method, in behavior modeling. So with the help of in-house development center, they engage behavior modeling method. As I told, these method is followed by McDonald's, IBM and General Electric. Okay, General Electronics. So here these companies, they actually you know uh, make make their employees to watch the live examples or watch the video of the behavior. Okay, and finally they make them to practice and make them to apply in their real workplace. Action maze is one of the development methods. So here action is it's a kind of action you make. Here mazes matlab it's a network of paths. Okay, or different way that you choose. So here okay, example, like I will tell you for this. Just think that as you are walking along, you are walking alone in the road. Think that you are walking alone in the road, that is the late night. Okay, just imagine you are walking alone in the road, that too in the late night. Okay, so when you walk alone in the road in the late night, you hear a woman who's screaming down. Okay, you hear a woman screaming from a dark place. Okay, so what you will do? So you will give them an option. Okay, so if you hear a woman screaming sound or the noise, so so what you will do? So maybe uh, I'll give you three options. Okay, you ignore it and you walk away quickly from that place. And second option is that you take out your phone and call the police. And third one, you run down the away and check out what's happening. Okay, see, again I'll tell you, if you are walking alone in the road, that is the late night, you hear a woman screaming down from a dark place which is away from you. Okay, which is little away from you, which is, you can hear, just you will hear a sound, a woman screaming, you just hear sound. And I'll give them a, you will have three options. That is, one is that you will ignore it and you walk away quickly and you take out your phone and you call the police. And third one, you will go to that place where woman is screaming and you check out what is happening there. Okay, so here you have three options to choose. You have three options, you have to choose any one. Suppose if you choose second option, that if you say that you will take out your phone and you call the police. Okay, if you choose two options, that is you call the police, then again you will be asked some other, you'll be put in a different situations. Okay, what your presently your phone might got damaged, or maybe your phone won't be having the network issues. Sorry, if your phone is having network issues. If you choose second option, that you take out the phone and you call the police. Okay, so what in that particular situation, what if your phone doesn't working? So what will be the next option? So again, So whenever you choose the next path, again, they'll put you in the different situation. They'll ask you again. So, or maybe again, the second option again, if you choose take out your phone and call the police. So you try to call the police, but your phone is dead. Okay, that is the option. Okay, fine. Um, okay, that is a okay, fine. Then, so or again also, when you call the police, suppose if your phone is correct, if you call the police, okay, after calling the police, when you call the police, when you speak to them, they say that they'll come. Okay, so when you hang out your phone, so that time the screaming sound will be stopped. The women who will be screaming, so that sound will be stopped. So what you will do? Yes, so here, okay, here trainees, okay, action maze is simple. In an action maze, trainees are put in a difficult situation and they need to decide what to do next. Okay, and often they'll be given a few options to choose from. Okay, as a result of their choice, the trainees are then faced with the next situation in the story. Okay, and they have to choose from the options. Again, when they select the option, okay, suppose you'll be put in a different situation, difficult situation, you will select the one option from the options they give. Again, when you choose the first option, again on the first option, again you have again you have to choose next step. Again, if you choose next step, again what will be the next situation what you face. As I told, if you are in the company, okay, in the corporate field, if they put you in the situations like emergency, okay, if they tell that if there is an emergency, if emergency happens in the organizations, okay, so what you will do? So they'll give you two options, that either you may call the police, or you may yes, you may call the police, or you will try to run out from there. Okay, you have two options. So maybe if you say that you call the police, again again they will tell you that what if the phone is not working, what if your phone doesn't work in that particular situation, what you will do? So again, so they'll put you in a different situation. Okay, suppose if you choose that the first option, like if you run out from the organization, so if you choose that you will run out from the organization, then again they will ask you that, again they'll put you in a situation that what if the main gate of the organization, okay, is closed. So when the door is closed, then you cannot go out, you cannot run away from the organizations, you will be inside. So what you will do? So they will create a difficult situations and they'll put you in that. Again, they'll give an option. So so based on your option which you have choose, again they'll have a next question, again they'll have a difficult situation. Okay, so this is all based on the path or the network what you choose. Okay, so based on the network what you choose, so based on that, again they'll have a path to select. Okay, so here as I told, it's a kind of situation where a trainee will be put and he need to decide what he has to do next after selecting this option. Okay, so here these kind of action mazes which help the employees to be strong enough to deal with the problems, and it helps them to make logical thinking, and it helps them to improve their problem solving skill too, and also it increases the self confidence among them. Okay, so these are some of the methods of management development. Let us also have a discussion on some more methods of management development in the upcoming classes. Thank you for watching it. If you have any doubt, please you can post your comments below.